this is another example of how to turn your parts into drawings and how to dimension and add the center lines. So once you start drawing in Inventor, you notice you have your thumbnails of the drawings that you've been doing. You've already opened your title block, hopefully, and put in your name and all of that. So you should see your title block in the list. You may see the original one that you put in there. So this one will be the one that just has like your name and the information that came in when I originally uploaded it and you downloaded it. So if you have the original one here that you don't want to accidentally click on and then having to keep adding your name and all of that, you can remove it from your list. This is the one that I saved. Remember, I changed my little title here, so I know this is the one that has my name and everything in it. So I can click open and open this title block. So I'm going to click base, and then I'm going to bring in part 12. So when I bring in part 12 and click open, this is the front of the part. So you want the front of the part to be the same front view on your drawing. So remember, all of these are one-to-one except part 18. So I'm going to pull this down to the front position. I'm going to move my mouse up to the top view position and click, and then go to the right side view and click, and then diagonally and click to put in the pictorial. If you leave out this pictorial or you don't shade it, I'm fine with that. It's perfectly okay. But everybody thinks it's cool, so we've just always put it in our title block. So I'm going to click shaded on this, and I want you to see what happens when you forget to do a step. It shades the whole thing, and I don't want to do that, okay? So some of you have been turning them in with everything shaded. So I want you to double click and take this shaded button off and tell this okay. Notice it left this shaded because I only double clicked on that front view, and that's fine. So double click on the isometric, and let's change its scale to half scale and tell that okay. So here's our part. Now if ever you start placing your views, I'm going to double click here, and it looks like this where you don't have any hidden lines, you've turned the hidden lines off. So double click again, make sure this first button is turned on, and tell it okay. Now you're back to your hidden lines. All right, so once we have this part, the first thing we need to do is let's put the center lines in it. So we're going to go to annotate, and we're going to use the lower left and the upper right. If it's a circle, you use the center mark. You just click the edges of the circle, see? And it's going to place those center lines. Then you use the bisector center line. Click one hidden line, click the other. One hidden line, click the other. See? It places your center line in there for you. So make sure you always put all the center lines in your drawing. You're going to go to File, Save As, and then we're going to save this as Part 12. Now you're ready to place the dimensions. So go to Annotate and use your Dimension tool, and you'll need to give me your overall, a lot of the different dimensions here, right? Give me the different diameters. You can give me the placement of the center lines. See how quickly it is? Quickly you can do this. It's very nice. Give me the overall height. Give me the measurement of where some of these center lines are. So place your dimensions, and then you're ready to edit your title block. Now, if you go here and you can't click and open this up, it's because you're still in the dimension command. You have to hit escape and get out of any other command, then you can double click on your field text and change your name and your part names. There you go. And see that edits that. Save it, and then you're ready to upload that file to me.